Shelton Harrison. There'll never be no comparison. You're live on the show. Sit back and have a listen. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, folks. Okay, man. Claudia Gadelha is probably becoming one of my most favorite fighters in women's MMA. I like Claudia. Claudia is sassy. Claudia don't care how she say it. She just gonna say it. Claudia speaks exactly what's on her mind, and that's just the way that is. So Claudia took to social media, okay, and she called out Carla Esparza, man. She called Carla, pretty much said that Carla don't want to fight her. And I got to agree with Claudia on a lot of what she said. Some of what she said I don't agree with, but I do agree with Carla on some of the, golly, Claudia. I do agree with Claudia on a lot of things that she said. And folks, that's just the way that is, okay? It seems like now, it just seems like to me that Carla don't want to take the fight. But let me kind of read you guys because it's kind of small to read. But you can go to Claudia Gadelha's Instagram, and this picture's up there. Okay, she didn't take it down. And she said this. She said, "Look, what a weak fighter Carla is. She doesn't want to fight the best. She makes excuses so she can get an easy fight. I want to be the best. For my last fight, I asked to fight the best in the division. Unfortunately, she couldn't. No, she don't feel in the same way. So, Claudia, you know, English is a second language. Carla and other names in the division turned down the fight. That's true. I was left with no other option than Courtney. That's true. I took that fight with the promise that if I won, I would fight Carla. Now she's still refusing to fight me. This is true. You want money, little girl? Step into the octagon and fight. I have the cars I want, 2 houses and money in the bank at 27 years old. You know why? Because I accept challenges. I fought twice in the last 6 months, and I didn't choose none of my fights, and I will never choose. I lost my fight for the title with pride, and I was not waiting for an easy fight to get back in the win column." Okay, I agree with 90% of what Claudia said here, okay? And for some reason, in the women's MMA division, a lot of these fighters, they're trying to take the easy route to get back in the rankings because, see, you know all you have to do is win fights. And if you win fights, they've got a ranking system in the UFC where when you win a fight, you'll move up in the rankings, okay? And it don't even matter the quality of opponent. They got this scoring system, how they score it. So I agree with Claudia on that end. I think it's a couple of girls that's trying to get back up to the top. But Claudia Gadelha said, y'all got to come through me. Now, I do got one question, though. And this is one question, okay? Claudia, why didn't you call out Carolina Kovacevic? I mean, if Carla don't want to fight you, you need to be on Carolina heels. You need to be on her heels because that'll get you to fight faster than beating up Carla. See, I know why Claudia want to do this. The reason why I think Claudia wants to fight, the reason why Claudia want to fight Carla is because she wants to see how well she does against Carla as well. See, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, she beat the hell out of Carla. I mean, she beat Carla down. Carla could do nothing in that fight, and Joanna TKO'd her. I think Claudia want to see if she can do the same thing or better. That's what I think Claudia want to do, and so that's why she's calling out Carla. And Claudia really just don't like Carla. She don't like her. I mean, it's you can tell there's a huge disgruntlement right there. They don't like each other, folks. That's just the way that is. They don't like each other. But Carla fired back, and she said, well, you know, I was out with the surgery. And Carla said, you know, I didn't think it was good to come back off that long layoff and get into the ring, you know, with the fight of that caliber. Okay, I can kind of agree with Carla on that end just a little bit, okay? Especially if you're coming back from a long layoff, 12 months or more, and you just, you know, you've been out of action for a long time. You might have to take a soft touch. You know, I mean, and I'm just saying, you know, I don't blame her for doing that, but Claudia Gadelha, she hit the nail on the head, man. See, so many of these fighters, man, you know, they don't want to fight for legacy, man. And Claudia said the way you make money is that if you accept the challenge, if you take the legacy. You know, that's what she said. If you take the legacy, then that's what it is. What Claudia Gadelha going to have to do, she going to have to find Carla Esparza on the street and say, let's go. That's what she going to have to do, man. She going to have to do that because Carla ain't going to fight her. I'm just trying to tell y'all, Carla ain't going to fight her. If she do, Carla's going to want a easy fight first. She going to want a real easy fight. But see, Claudia Gadelha, you're not trying to wait because Claudia is trying to get, you know, be back in a title shot quick, okay? And I think now, from the way she looked against, you know, in her last fight, I think Claudia will give Joanna a run, and I think the fight will be even closer than what it was. That's my opinion, okay? I think the fight will be like close. I think it'll be close, and I think Claudia could possibly win the fight based on what she's doing now and her skill sets. And it's a lot of things that she's doing that in the octagon that I like now. Like her stand up game has gotten better, and she's faster and she's a bit quicker. So I think Claudia has a chance, okay, of beating Joanna. But I do think Claudia need to fight one more person and really do well against that person, and then I think she's ready for a title shot. But see, what's going to happen, because see, Carolina Kovacevic, she wants her rematch. She wants an immediate rematch. And it appears that Joanna don't want that. It appears that Joanna don't want that kind of work right now. Joanna don't want it, y'all, and that's just the way that is. I think Joanna trying to recuperate, man, because the fight that she got in with Carolina, I mean, it was bad, man. It was a bad fight, and I think Joanna got the worst of the beating. Even though Joanna won that fight very convincingly, I think Joanna took most of the really, like, man, I think she took a beating. Because if you watch the fight, Carolina gets in these little cheap shots, man. They dirty, but they're effective, and she's mastered the art of taking cheap shots. Go back and watch the fight, man. I mean, she hit Joanna with a lot of dirty shots, man, but Joanna, like a true champion, man, she ate them. That's just how it is. Um, I disagree with Claudia on the fact that Carla Esparza takes easy fights. Her resume it's a decent resume. She's fought some pretty good competition. She lost to Joanna, okay? She won against Rose Namajunas. That was a tough fight. Rose is a good fighter. Beck Rawlins, even though she's 7-5, she still is a tough competitor. Beck is dirty. Beck will get in there and she gonna fight, and that's a tough fight. Okay. Felice Herrick, that was a good win. Jessica Aguilar, she lost to Jessica. Jessica's a good fight. She beat Tisha Torres. So I don't think Carla has made a career of taking easy fights. I disagree with that. I honestly think that Carla wants to just, take an easy fight to get back in, and then I think she'll challenge herself and get in the ring with Claudia. That's what I think. But I definitely know that Carla don't want to fight no Claudia right now. Claudia is good. She's on top of the game right now. Or she's on top of her game. All right, I want y'all to look at the ranking system. Here's the ranking system that I have, up on the screen. And, of course, there's one fighter. And there's one fighter who I think really she ranked number 15, but that's misleading. Because Alexa Grasso is a lot better than her 15 ranking. And I tell you what, Alexa is going to fight some of these people. And I promise you, Alexa, she get in the ring with her next opponent, Alexa's going to dismantle whoever they put in front of her, okay? Paige Van Zandt, they're not going to put her in the ring with Alexa. They ain't going to do that. That's their little poster child, and they like Paige, and Paige is the eye candy. So they're not going to do that, okay? They might put Alexa in there with Jessica Aguilar because she's already 0-1 in the UFC. They'll do stuff like that. They'll put her in there, okay? I don't think Tisha Torres has been on the shelf for a while. I mean, she hadn't fought. So I don't know if she'll be able to fight Tisha Torres. I mean, I just don't know. But you better look. You better watch the person who's circled in red. I'm telling you now, the one who's circled in red in about 1 to 2 years, she's going to be a champion. And I think that she can give Joanna all she can handle. And I think she got the skill set to beat Joanna. And I probably do need to go ahead and make a power chart on her versus Joanna and tell you guys why I think that Alexa Grasso would actually go in there and beat Joanna. Because the last person, and I'll talk about Valentina Shevchenko. I'll talk about her because, yeah, they fought in Muay Thai, but Valentina beat her. Okay, Valentina beat her. And let me tell you something. Valentina is a good striker, also a good counterpuncher. And we know that Joanna struggles with those counterpunches. And that, my friends, is just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. What are you dudes waiting on? Subscribe. I'm done.